Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment. We're going to go through a Bolex H-16 Reflex, the winding arm. Alright, and with the winding arm also the clutch and the gears. Okay, so here I've got mine set about at 18 frames per second, I believe. You look over here to the far right of the screen. Let me get this cover out of the way. Right, there you go, you're gone. Okay, so we're going to slide the camera over, and you can see right here is where the winding arm would go. Okay, yeah, I've got a makeshift handle on here. Okay, now this is a shaft, the gears, and the clutch from an older Bolex. But you can still see the gears. Okay, here's the bottom of it. All right, this is where the handle would go, right here, and we'll get into that in just a moment. All right, here's the clutch going around. So what happens is this: we're going to put the winding arm on this. So just to give a small demonstration, so we're going to give you, I'm going to give you a close-up view underneath. So when you wind your Bolex, this is what happens. I gotta get this camera out of the way for a minute. Even you. Alright, now I got room. Here's what happens when you wind your Bolex. Alright, you turn it. Now I'm holding the top gears right here. Okay, watch these right here, the clutch. These individual ones, they're going to rotate, they're going to bobble up and down around this gear here. Alright, so as I turn it, this is what happens. You can see those gears. I'll turn it with my hand, and instead of turning the handle, see how they bob up and down right there? That's how that operates there, even though this is an older one. Alright, but it's essentially the same thing. Okay, now the bottom one isn't going to turn, except for what it's turning down below. And we'll get to that in just a moment. So as I'm turning this, here's what happens. Just like that. Alright, you got it? Okay. So let's turn this in the clockwise direction and remove the handle, just like that. Okay, so there you are. And there's the bottom, and there's the top. Okay, so now we're going to replace that with the actual camera. So you can get a close-up of it right here at the top of the screen. I'm going to slide this down for you. Okay. So right here is where, put some more light on there, my lamp, we're going to screw this on. And of course, you do this in a counterclockwise fashion. And that puts it on. Hold on one moment. I've got to, there we go. Okay, now I'm locked on. And I turn this, of course, until it stops, just like that. It's going to stop, and that means it's going to get ready for winding. See how it's going to spring back. Okay, so I want to show you some actions right here underneath. So watch the governor down here. Okay, so as I turn this, see it turn, because it's trying to wind. Okay, see there? All right, the motor is here. I'm going to wind this, so I want you to see it. Okay, look at all the gears under there. Look at all that winding. All right, now I want you to see up top. I'm going to try not to let this arm flip and give me a problem, because I've got to hold this thing It's not connected to anything. I got the cover off. Alright, check out all these gears in here, right? Take a good look of what's going on inside. Are you ready? Here you go. Look at there. If you look way in the back, down in here, you see the motor. Okay? I've got light on it. Look at the teeth on the motor below. You can see it move. You can see all these gears here move. There's the motor. Again, right there, that's rotating. You see the teeth? Here's that rotating. I don't want to do this too much, but I do want to show you this. Oh God, and don't let me let this thing flip on my hand. Thanks, alarm. Okay, here's a shot for you. Now I have to let this arm move around, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it with my hand, okay? Is what I'm going to do. So just watch close. Watch everything that moves around. Watch the claw up there. See the claw? See how it rotates? And watch all the gears inside. So take a look at all that. Look at these guys. Look at these gears over here. This is when the camera would be operating. See there? All right. So I'll do that one more time. So what we're going to do is this would be when you're winding it. All right. See the motor? Those gears there. All right, so it's fairly tight. And again, I don't want to let this thing flip on my hand. All right. Take a good look. Trying to give you a good shot here. Get my hand away from the claw up there would be nice. There you go. See that operation there? All those gears. Claw and the governor, see it? Okay, so there you are. That is essentially the entire deal. So you got to see it in naked operation essentially. Take that off. Remove the camera out of the way again. Here are the gears. The shaft here for the crank arm and the clutch that goes round. So that's what happens. Take a good look. With the arm off, that's how they rotate on that gear. Take a good look here. This is a naked view right there. You can see everything that's going on. And I'll do it slow. I'll rotate that slow right there. There you go. So if you've ever had a wonder or wanted to know how that operated, now you do. Okay? And there we've got you. With a Bolex H-16 Rex. With the winding arm, the clutch, and the gears right there, the operating system. So there we have it right there, the Bolex H-16 Reflex. A cranking arm right there, just cranking that one up. Right there. Yep. Cranking it up. And then doing what we can to show it off to let it spin. take a look in there. Can we see it? Get some light in there. There we are. Yeah. Oh boy. That's how it operates. And on the crank arm with this part, with a clutch right there. Alright? And for more videos like these, including those on experimental filmmaking, camera repair, basic things that you could possibly do yourselves, but it's always best to send your camera to a service technician. And again, anything you do to your camera, any mistakes you make upon your person's camera, your camera, are all on you. And remember, as always, do hit that subscribe button. Until next time, later.